come your defending Super Bowl champion, Seattle Seahawks!
First quarter numbers, and now trying to add to those as this next drive begins with 1st and 10. On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. Over 30 carries. They'll stick with him again. And this is going to be a Cowboys 1st down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
When you go out and invest in a young guy like this to be part of your backfield's future, you've got to find ways to get him involved early, and I think here's a case of doing just that.
On play action, here's Dak. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6.
At the 44-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. 1st down, Cowboys. A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Julian Love brings him down. From the 35, here's 2nd and 7. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's into the hands of Lamb. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
3rd down.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. 1st down and more inside the 15.
Touchdown.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys.
That's a heck of a run right there, and I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his...
From that opening drive, which includes the touchdown run, as they begin once more with a 1st down. Play action now. Prescott. Pass caught right side by Higbee. And mark him down up beyond the 30. They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. And he's going to be corralled right at the line of scrimmage. That is good work defensively. They hold him to no gain. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. to the ground. He'll get it again. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line. It is 3rd and long.
And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. Open man. It is Ryan Flanoy. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. In the first half, and now time to build on those as this drive begins with first down. They'll begin here on the ground, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. That's Mekhi Blackman there for the stop. Range seems to have abated Greg just a bit here as they come up to the line now for 2nd down. Prescott. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
3-yard pickup. 3rd down.
And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
The initial...
Ready to get back at it. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead. It's first down, and they'll run. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A pickup there of 13. That's good for a Dallas first down.
First down, Cowboys.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From 29, here's 2nd and 4. They'll turn and hand this one off. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Cowboys.
Dallas.
They'll stay on the ground. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And this is a slight improvement over the previous plays. They lose yardage, but not gaining any either. It's 3rd down. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We're back to Seattle after this. 3rd and long. Now Prescott. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time. When you're around the ball on defense, good things are going to happen. And this is a great...
Offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. Dak going to throw it here on first down. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Cowboy first down.
A first down throw for Prescott. He'll go right and find his running back. To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Dallas. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball.
Going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10. The third quarter begins with a run. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Woo. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That will quiet the 12s momentarily. Gain of 12 and a first down.
First down, Cowboys.
A handoff here, up the middle, and he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 45-yard line.
On the play fake, Dak. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Here's Dak to throw. He's going to let one go. Deep for Lamb. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then...
Ready to take over once again. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Prescott now. To the left side, he's got Ferguson, and he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 2. Up the middle they go, and he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short. play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Momentum building here. On this drive, they go again, 1st and 10. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And they'll take this down inside the 35. And the big night continues. That last run gives him yardage to put him over 100 for the game. Offense rolling right along on this drive. Another 1st and 10. This time they're ready for it. Him to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Pistol now for Prescott. Checking it down, this one is caught. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A gain there of 21. That's good for a Dallas 1st down. I'll give on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
It's a loss of a yard.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
11-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield. They'll get the carry here. And a much more positive run here. That one good for 10, but it's still going to leave him with a 3rd down coming up. They'll try to run this one in. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
3 yards.
Hats off to the interior.
Cowboys, their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. And this team continues to just win football games, well on their way to another victory here. And the conversation is real. The 17-0 can be seen on the horizon. The drive will start on the ground. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Number 12.
Trying to keep this unbeaten run to start the season intact. Pick up there goes a long way with this new set of downs. Right back to him on 1st down. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw is Prescott. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
They pick up 17 through the air. 1st down, Cowboys.
So often we see a team that's milking a 2-score lead get very conservative, especially in the 4th quarter, but not this coach. He says, all right, I might have a 2-score lead. I want to make it 3. He's trying to put as much pressure on his opponent possible here down the stretch late.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
At the 35-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Prescott. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's Be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll go with a run. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
At the 5-yard line. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now, Prescott. A dive, and he's in. Touchdown, Cowboys. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Their way out to take over once more. Right about now, they might be thinking, are we sure we want an off week next week? They're going to head into the bye with momentum as they try to polish this one off. To the ground, a 1st down run. And they'll take this down inside the 35. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. They'll stick with him again. And now the defense is going to take their 1st time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
Brings up 2nd
From
and 8.
31, here is 2nd and 8. A handoff as they try to run it here. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. To throw is Dak. That's complete left side to Pickens. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
It's a gain of 8, but it brings up 4th down.
Here it is on 4th down.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 22-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. And he's going to be yanked down awkwardly there. Here comes the flag, almost certain to be a face match.
Automatic 1st down.
So the penalty sets up this offense for 1st and goal. They'll drop to throw. That is caught, and he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Dallas. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. Well, he adds to his season total in touchdowns at that one and just set an NFL record. He has now scored the most receiving touchdowns by a running back in a single season in the history of the NFL. For the visiting Cowboys, their perfect season continues here into the month of December as they continue to be the #1 team in all of football.
You call my name and my hands go cold. I try to stay still, but I lose control. Make me lose my mind. Pull me off the line. I'm spinning, don't let go. I need your voice when the dark gets close. Make me lose my mind. I can't rewind. I'm falling, say my name before my head turns into thoughts hit hard like glass on tile. I keep on smiling, but it's borrowed style. I text you, hey, then delete the whole thing. Cause if I say too much, I might start everything. Make me lose my mind. Pull me off the line. I'm spinning, don't let go. I need your voice when the dark gets close. Make me lose my mind. I can't rewind. I'm falling, say my name before my head turns into
California. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC between the Dallas Cowboys and the Los Angeles Rams. Corum ready to begin another drive. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution, and more than likely, making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
Running for the first time with a man out of BYU. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
A little bit more of a team effort last week, Kate. He played a smaller role than he normally does, certainly when they win. Yeah, that carry, one small step toward a rebound performance for him.
Back-to-back carries here. And he is in with the dime. Touchdown, Cowboys. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Back, about to get back to work. And if they want to repeat of their last drive, they're really going to have to earn it. This would have to go the entire length of the field. Dive play straight ahead. Keeps away from one. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. And I think they can finally loosen their collars just a little bit, Brock. A nice little cushion now off their own goal line.
That necktie is knotted pretty tight when you're down there smelling your own goal line. So it gives them a little room. Exactly what they need. Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there. Returning their offense, and this running back to the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Throw secured by George Pickett. Brought down there after a gain of about 14 yards. And that's going to give Dallas the first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On 1st down, they'll run. Escapes the defender. Stop finally made after they give up 16 on the play. And that is good for a Cowboy 1st down. Well, he's got his early highlights, Brock, but you know he wants to add a few more to that reel before this game wraps up.
There's no question about that. You want to get that century mark.
Yeah.
That's a number that running backs are proud of. And stacking runs like that will sure help.
And he won't be able to add anything else onto the end of this catch, so it's going to be a completion to the 25. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Next snap coming inside the red zone, Brock. He picks up 9 on the play. Now, you take these types of results as early wins in a game, Brock, both in getting their running back started and getting your guys to start winning that battle up front, too.
Moving a man against his will and doing it right from the jump, that often portends to good things offensively.
Another carry for him.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Now Dak to throw. And down he goes. The defense got to him right around the 26. Kobe Turner. And that sends him back into a 4th and 11.
This defense just continues, Kate.
Back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They'll run here on 1st down. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Even 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Prescott to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. All set now, 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they're going to get him to the ground after a 16-yard gain. And that's going to give the Cowboys a 1st down. A nice early return there. They're going to be more than happy with that one, Brock. And could be a huge boost to their offense if this ground game can get going at this pace.
Every offense in this league searches for explosives. How can we find it? It's often through the air, but when you get it on the ground like that, boy, is it a huge bonus.
And his progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
Even though we don't have mics in that huddle, I can imagine what's being said down there, Kate. It is keep feeding him. When you get positive yards and you start to run the ball and wear out your opponent, don't go away from it.
Throwing on 2nd down, Prescott. And he gets it away, but nowhere close to that target. Incomplete. Quick thinking just to get rid of it there, Brock, but no chance. It's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 5 yards to go.
Here's Dak. Makes the catch. And he will dive in. Touchdown, Dallas.
Touchdown, Dallas.
So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Running back headed back out for a new series. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for 1st half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Breaks the tackle. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Back to the well again. Able to gain about 1 on the play. And that's going to give Dallas the 1st down.
Pearl brought him down. A gain of a yard. 1st down, Dallas.
Now Prescott. That's Pickens with a catch outright. Defense finally able to close on this after a gain of about 24. And that is good for a Cowboy 1st down.
1st down, Cowboys.
Hand off to the back. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. That was Quentin Lake making that stop. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Dak to the air here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Rams are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Dak is always being Dak.
The
Good
belief that he
Lord.
had in himself to make that play really is
on,
so
Dak.
reflective of the belief that's an
Returning their offense and this running back to the field. Their last series sure was looking like points up until that interception, Brock. Hopefully they can move the ball similarly well as they take over here. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Emmanuel Forbes on the coverage.
Throwing again is Dak. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be out of bounds after picking up a handful on that play. Moves him a little closer. It's 3rd down.
Third down.
Back to throw. Here's Dak. Complete beyond the marker. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
Caught by number 12.
Cowboys have to get moving here.
It's a
Clock's
gain
still
of
running.
17 yards. And a Cowboy first down.
Prescott set to pass. He's going to keep it this time. His slide puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6.
A 6-yard
Final
pickup
timeout
brings
taken
up
by the
2nd and
Cowboys.
4.
And that's
At the
all they've got
Rams'
for what little
42-yard
remains of this
line.
half.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
On 2nd down, Prescott. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete.
Caught by
And he's
number
marked
12.
down, looks like at the 32-yard
A gain of
line.
11 on the play. First down, Dallas.
Why can't I hike it? What the hell? Oh, God. No timeouts. Good Lord. Nice bug, EA. Thank you. Thank you, EA.
So without a timeout to call, this winds up as a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still first down.
Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. To throw, Prescott. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Rams will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a...
Back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. Now a give on the counter. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. To throw is Prescott. And he had it, but he lost it on that hit. So a nice early defensive play in the locker room to break up that catch. It's now third down.
It's third down and 13.
Prescott will look to throw. Making the call himself. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
You know, that's a really good play.
This running back headed back out for a new series. And they'll have to go just about every bit of 100 yards to reach the end zone. That punt sets them up at their own 2. Working from his end zone. Passing quick here, but the pass rush fast enough to match it. On and in time to alter that throw. And it falls incomplete. That brings up second down. Here's the handoff. And he takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's third down. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Prescott now to throw on third down. Completed to his running back. Out of bounds he goes, following a gain of about 11. And that's going to give the Cowboys a first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Cowboys.
Now here's Prescott. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And no shot at getting upfield after making this catch, so give him 1 on that short completion. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Working on second down, Dak. Target is there, but it is incomplete. Defender saying, not on my watch. Making a hit to force that to the ground. It's third down.
It's third down and 9 yards to go.
Here's Prescott. That is incomplete. He keeps feeding it to his back, but this one, a rare miss. That's going to bring up fourth down. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys
CD
out front
chat?
is in need of a look from the training staff.
CD hurt chat.
Turning their offense and this running back to the field. Their last drive. Before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Sending him on the dive. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Off the play fake, it's Prescott. And we put everything he's got behind it. That's caught at the 25. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas.
Touchdown, Dallas.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run, because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Plowing up the middle. Shoves him off. He's got room. Makes a man miss. He's off. This goes big, 25 yards before that tackle is made. And that's going to give Dallas the first down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
First down, and they go right back to him. Shoves one away. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference
Go,
making
baby.
edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Running back headed back out for a new series. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones, continuing to hit this defense. More good numbers well into this second half. Dak off the play fake. Over the right side is caught by Ferguson. He's going to be forced out after he picks up about 19 yards. And that is good for a Cowboy first down. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at their 48-yard line.
Now Dak to throw. Short pass brought in. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. He brushed him off with ease. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas.
Caught by number 12. Touchdown, Dallas.
And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. Returning their offense, and this running back to the field. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Prescott now off the play fake. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down. First play of the drive, Brock, you always tell me this, always the start of a new battle, and the defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this
Damn,
next down kind of sets the table, right? You got to now put yourself in a manageable 3rd down after lack of execution on 1st.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
3rd down.
3rd and just 2 to go. Working from the pistol, Prescott. And he's not going to add another catch just yet. This one pried out by the contact and forces 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field.
Back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They run out still in possession of a 3-point lead thanks to the efforts of their defense, Brock, and now a chance to run out this clock.
And you do not want to put your defense back on the field in a tough position and needing another stand to end it. You take control of it. You make sure that defense is rested and celebrating. Hopefully, you can pull out that victory formation.
Number 6 brings up 2nd and 4.
Run picks
No
up
kneeling
6,
for me,
so that
chat.
means
Going
it's
for
2nd
it.
and 4.
Want another touchdown here.
They give it to him again. And he will not get the first, but ooh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. The handoff on 3rd and short. He's across the 20, still going. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Spin cycle. Let's go, baby. That was a grindy game, chat. Grindy out game. Grinded it out.
And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the campaign.
Alright, chat, thanks for chilling. I need to go grab some food. I'll be back later, maybe in a couple hours. Gotta play some Gears of War. When I'm back. Thanks for chilling today. Appreciate everything. Hope you guys have fun watching the games. 14-0. Keep rolling, but thanks for chilling. Like I said, I'll be back in a couple hours when I actually do, okay? Peace out, chat. Peace out. I should go raid somebody, so stick around. We'll show some love in the next chat, okay? Later, chat.